What is up, guys? It's Mr. Majestik. I've just built a 9-digit combination lock. This is inspired by CNBminecraft, his version. Like this decoder set up here, and a lot of it has elements from it, but I did pretty much reinvent this part of it here, and I added an optional little kind of reset thingo, and I'll show you how it works. So I have the code written down here. It's 2, 4, 6, and 8. And you heard the little tones go. I had some delay so the tones can finish before this opens. But yeah, that opened the door. Now to reset it, you can just click any button and it will reset it. But I added a button in there so you can, comfortably walk through the door without worrying about having to run quickly before it closes on you, So I'll show you how the resets work. So say you go 2, 4, 6, and then you press 7. If you press 8 now, it won't trigger the door because it has the resets. So it has to be in order, and it's very secure, really. So 2, 4, 6, 8. And we can walk through there, hit this button, and it will close the door for us. Now this is, I'll just quickly show you around it. It's more compact in width wise compared to CNBs. However, it is deeper into the ground by approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 blocks deeper. The reason I did this was because every time I've used this combination lock, the side has pretty much been a pain because I've had to clear out massive rooms just to fit this in. So I've made it more cube-like compared to the old version, and a little bit more accessible, I reckon, like to access the code changing, because you can change the code really quite simply. All you have to do is replace torches. So for example, this output line for the end here is for number 2, because that's a second torch. So that will depower that line and it will take the current off there. This one doesn't have a torch, so it won't activate the reset. Then down here, the current just all turns off there, and it goes down to the Nor Latch. But let's show you guys how to build this. Here we have the actual kind of dimensions of this lock from the buttons, like counting this row. We have 16 wide. We have 13 in being from those buttons to these blocks here, and then we have 7 down from the ground, which means from this block here it goes down 7 so that it's equal with them. Now over here I have the recommended room to clear out, which is 20 blocks wide, 9 blocks down from ground level, and 15 blocks inwards. It's a bit bigger than the actual dimensions so that it's easier to maneuver around and easier to change codes and do maintenance, that kind of thing. So you can never go wrong with, planning ahead a bit. Alright, so to start building this, we got a couple little markers out here. So from 2 blocks from the edge of the pit, put down a block so you know where everything lines up. And then you put 5 blocks in space between that, put another block, 3 spaces, another block, 5 spaces, and then you have 2. So now we know it's symmetrical. Now we're going to make the little keypad thing. So you get your blocks, 4 up, 3 across, 4 up. Then you can get your obsidian or whatever you want to use. I like obsidian for these. And then you put down your buttons. Now before I go on, I'll change to default texture pack so that people can't complain that they don't know what things are. Alrighty, so here we are. There's our little display. And now we want to build the keypad up. So we place a torch on each one of those bits there. Then we get our, in our case, I'll use blue wool. So you want to build 5 out like this. Oops, sorry. Place a redstone dust, place a repeater, then place some more dust out like this. From there, what you want to do is place 1 block kind of going upwards and then 2 more off that. Then get a redstone dust, repeater, and now you want to place down, we'll put down, let's say, a block of iron here. We can fill in this kind of floor here, like so, to about there. Should measure 9 across really, but yeah. Now the second torch that we're gonna hook up is this one there. We place a block here, a block next to it, a repeater facing that way, and then we can just place redstone dust, I believe. And then you place an iron block there. Place 2 redstone dusts on top of that, and that will be powered. Place torches on all the blocks that we're placing there. So now we'll hook up this one here. To do that, it's just simply a repeater there and a repeater there. Place your iron block and your torch above that. Right, now for the next one. The next one we'll do is this one here. To do that, place a block out from that one, down one, and then you want a repeater here. Place your iron block, your torch on top of it, and then wire this up. Sorry, this was supposed to be a repeater, just so they don't interfere with each other. The next one we'll do is this one. All you have to do is place a block there, place a block diagonal like that, grab a repeater, chuck it in there like that, and place a redstone dust underneath there. Place your block of iron, place your torch there, and it's done. Now we want to do the one next to it there. To do that, it's pretty much the same as that side. All you do is place your 2 repeaters and your block of redstone. Redstone, what am I on about? Block of iron, sorry. Now for this one to hook up, all we do is repeat what we did on that side, where we get dust, dust, repeater, iron block, torch, like that. So now that we've hooked up that bottom one, it's all good. Now we can place a block here so that we can make this end. So all you have to do, 2 blocks out, grab a repeater, grab another repeater, redstone dust, iron block there, torch on top of it. Now the only torch we have left to do is the one up the very top. To do that one, we have to put a block above it, build out a few, so 3. You have to make sure you put a repeater on top of there so that that torch doesn't interfere with it. So like that. Now you want to build down like so, a bit like that. Oops. You want to just go down like that, then you want to place that there, repeater there, and then you got your iron block. Now you want your torch on top of there, and that's the decoder thing done. Now we all like a bit of fanciness in our designs, or we should. So we get note blocks and we can just chuck them on top of these. This will give that ring for every time you press a note. This is optional. It does make the design a little bit like deeper or more inwards by about 2 rows. So that's how much you're sacrificing. But I think it's worth it personally. I really like that kind of feature. Now what we want to do is we want to change the color of our wool. If you want to be color coded and all neat, and place a row like so. Now you want to place a row up, then down, like so. So you got to do this a few times because now we're making the bulk of the decoder. So now we got 1, 2, 3, and we need one more. So then we have our 4-digit combination. You can make the lock bigger actually, like you can make it 6 digits and whatnot, but you're just going to have to expand it outwards. So it's a really easy kind of procedure to go by. But yeah, you know what I did wrong in this tutorial? I built the whole design on top of that floor rather than back, but it's alright, like it's no big deal because there's nothing underneath there really. So yeah, but anyway, just chuck your torches on top of these blocks here. And then you want to get repeaters and place repeaters without delay all along there. Like that. I'll just time set 0. And yes, now we want to get our yellow wool. Actually, we'll also set our combination. So say we want to make it, I'm just going to pick out random numbers. Let's say we want to make it 7493. We're going to make it 7493, just for example's sake. So we find our 7th digit, that's the bottom corner one. Bottom corner is linked, you go power that repeater there, and that will be the 7. So you hit that torch right there. Now you can come around. Now we want 4, so 4 is over here. 4 is powering this line here on the end, so then you delete that torch off the 2nd row. Now we have number 9, which is the bottom corner, and we know that the bottom corner is powering through underneath that block into this line here. So you hit that torch off, and then you have a 3, so the 3 is there on the top right, and that's going to power this line here. So you find the torch there, hit that off. This is half of the code setting process done. Now what we want to do is put in the reset lines. And now that we've done that, we can start putting in this part of this circuit. Now, where we have the torches is a whole new thing where we have to count 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Place down 2, break that one. And this is the tedious bit because we need to run wire along the bottom of the whole thing. So you have to go here up to the end there. Now we got to find the second code thingo, which was on the very end here. So we have, there was a slight little thing here that I did wrong. I had this coming out of the last row thingo. That's supposed to be 1 in, because number 4, is it? Number 4, number 9. Well, the third row. Yeah, same thing. Anyway. No. Alright, so there was this one thing that I did wrong in the second row of the code combination. I accidentally did this coming out like that. That needs to be changed. Just delete those 2 blocks and hit a block in there, then place your dust on there, because that was falsely registering the second row. I had the torch broken in the wrong spot, so just take that in mind, that it's not to the end, it's almost to the end. Alright, so I hope that cleared that up. Have to do the same there. Build a line down to there. On this one it's 4th in here, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you put the line out, and then 3. So third one, down, down again, and out. Alrighty. So now we have to get redstone dust and then place it down like so. So 1 on there and 2 down. And then we got to get to this one. This one, just line that all down like that. And after that, all we have to do is place down repeaters. So like this, chuck a repeater on each line, then place blocks above those repeaters. Delete the in-between ones. And now we go into a blue circuit. So we grab the blue wool. It's lagging. Okay, lag stopped. There we go. So we got to just place down the blue wool like this. Break out the in-between ones again. And on top of there, place down redstone dust. Now we want to place out 2 blocks like this. Or 3 from that one, although you can just delete these. And now you want to place redstone repeaters there like that, and then place your dust like that. Now comes a slightly complicated bit where you have to place down blocks like this. Place that down, place that, place it across. With this, you got to place it across straight away and then around. For this, goes something like this. What we know is that this is a repeater. This bit here is a repeater. But now all you have to do is place this out like that. Make sure that this one's a repeater and that these ones are redstone and that one's a repeater. Now here similar thing where all you have to do is branch out, chuck a repeater down there, redstone, and that's that confusing part done. So just a little view from here so you guys can see that. And now we go into the kind of lead up to the RS Nor Latch. Once you've made this, place down 2 more blocks like that. Redstone, not delay, and put down repeaters here and here. Now you want to get black wool, build 3 up. Here you want black wool, only build 2 up so that these are even. So likewise here, 3, 2. Now, gotta grab one like this. So all the black bits of wool have torches on them. So just don't misclick like that. And then you just want to run redstone dust along them like so. And then place torches like that. Next to these torches, place blocks of wool. And then you want one on the end there as well. Then you want to place torches on the insides of those, like that. And you want to then get another color wool and build out these kind of L shapes underneath, like that. And then you want to place redstone dust on each of those. Chuck down repeaters like that, and then put in another repeater on the first one and on the third one. This one here, you just place a block. On the other 2, you have to place a block there and there. With this, you then want to get redstone dust, put it next to there. Likewise with here, redstone dust. However, make sure that you place a block on there to block them from linking. And here, just place a redstone dust. So now that that bit's done, we can start working on the RS Nor Latch. So to build the RS Nor Latch, we just get we'll get a different color wool. We'll get, say, lime green, and we'll place a block there. Likewise with the other spots, just place the wool down like that. Get a repeater and place it on each of those. Then grab some more wool, place it up like that so the repeater's going into it. And then you want to build up 2. So build these like that. You can hold shift and click on top of the repeater if that suits you. Like that. Now you want to place redstone dust on each of those. You want to place a redstone torch on each of these. And then you want dust on each of those. Another important thing is to place redstone torches on the first row of those green blocks there. So like that. Once you've done that, grab your other color wool. So we'll go back to blue and put a block on each of those, above those. Now we'll go back to the reset lines up here. Put your redstone dust on each of them, right along it. And then you need to do 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So place your blocks like that, except it needs to be a level down, like that. And then all we need is repeaters. So chuck your repeaters on there like that. Although I don't think the short ones need them there. So you go, oops, down one, down one, down one, and down one. Get your dust up. Chuck your dust down like that. And then we want a half slab. So the half slab would go here. You then want a repeater on each of those half slabs. And you want to build blocks up from those. Oh, no, we don't want delay. Up like that. You then want, it's glitching out on me. What the hell? You just want it like that. Oh, this one works. Like that. Put your redstone dust on each of those. And then you want to place. You need a half slab. Not there, you want it like there. So it's like this above that torch. And you can just place one there as well. It doesn't really matter. Just grab redstone dust like that. Grab your half slab here as well. Like that. We'll just put them all along so it's easier for us. Oh, place it there, place it there, place it there. Like so. Chuck down your repeaters. Like that. Redstone dust, redstone dust, redstone dust. And that's just about it. Let's just check over it. So the checklist is we've done this, it's all hooked up. We've done note blocks, we've done the decoder. All the currents will successfully transfer down here. They will all work there. Oh, that's what I missed. Important. Redstone dust on each of those wool blocks. Because without that, it won't work at all. So that's extremely important. Make sure you put your dust on those wool blocks. These blocks here, the green ones, need to have torches on them to invert the signal like that. This is a must and you cannot get around it because it won't work. And this was bothering me for so long. And now we can chuck in the output. So the output comes out of this. You want the blocks to come out next to that. Just make sure you put a repeater next to this dust. And then just put redstone next to it like that. Redstone, repeater, delete these other ones. So that these repeaters line up with the Nor Latches. Put blocks there. Go underneath, place blocks like that. Break out the middle ones. And then just chuck down redstone dust. Like that. Beautiful. Chuck down your repeaters now. And this will ensure that it doesn't stuff up. I wonder if that's right. Let's try it out. Oops, Forgot the delay. Chuck on delay on those two repeaters. Let's see. Ah, close enough. You can adjust that to your likings pretty much. I was a little bit lazy and just did whatever. Now the door will work, so let's try it out. We go 7, 4, 9, 3. This is why. When we were testing it out, some idiot forgot to put down the redstone dust. And, yeah, because of that, that's what happens. And now for some, that's exactly why. So there was one other issue that I found why this thing wasn't working, and it was cause I somehow again missed a bit of redstone dust, and this was driving me crazy. I could not work out why this wasn't resetting. But now if this torch turns on, that's just a simulator, this will reset it. So it has to work now. If it doesn't work this time, I've gone crazy trying to make it work. Alright, so 7, 4, 9, 3. Open the door. If I press this reset now, it closed. Oh, this is the happiest time. So yeah, there you go guys. There's the big combination lock. Kind of condensed down, and yeah. Hope you guys liked the video, and hope you guys hit that subscribe button, and yeah, you'll be seeing more things on this kind of topic because I like making these things. So again, thanks for watching guys. Catch you later.